Good morning, it's Beth Burrell in the garden, and I'm here at the BC Courtyard at Parkview. And there are some lovely bearded iris. I know so many of you enjoyed several weeks ago the iris that I featured in the Park Lane garden. So today I would like to show you some of the beauties that are located here in the BC Courtyard at Parkview. As with other areas, not everything has a label. This is one of those. But it's a beautiful golden yellow, has some peach undertones to it. You can see how distinct and bright that orange beard is. Look at that. A nice flush of kind of a whitish vanilla on her falls, and the standards are a nice solid. Look at the buds. Look how beautiful and deep gold and rich they are. A little further down in the bed, we have this iris North Degree. Another one of their really lush, deep purples. And it's full of buds this morning. It too has a much deeper velvety dark fall and a predominant orange beard. This little beauty has fallen over into our physocarpus, but doesn't that purple look quite nice with those pretty orange and copper tones? And just to pan around the garden, we have this beautiful S-curve that's kind of the feature in the center of the courtyard over here, and it's a continuous drift of the double red knockout rose. And it's in bloom from early spring until mid-December typically. Now this, I believe, is so far our deepest purple in the black iris category. Right here. This one is Coal Seams. S-E-A-M-S. The beard is so dark you can't even see it. It's right in there. Back up a little bit, but that is almost a black as iris get, and the fragrance is so rich and intense. So you need to come over to the BC Courtyard and definitely find this beauty. Right next to it, to the right, is a very unusual iris called Cheetah Cheese. You can see the colors. It has rust, it has peach, it has some red tones. Very unusual. This was an iris that was a gift iris with some that I ordered a few years ago. It's kind of one of those, either you love it or you don't. It's so unusual in its color, but it's rather exotic looking. So I'm more of the I like it checkbox. Right behind it is Penstemon Blackbeard, which is a great backdrop with those dark purple tones against the orange and more rust colors there of the iris. A little further back in the border over here. Oh, there's a bud that needs to be pinched. Take care of that right now to freshen that up. This has kind of a mauve red fall and a very light mauve pink standard. And the beards are much smaller, just a little. And we have some wind again. It's a gusty week. There we go. Lots of wind. There's another Cheetah Cheese opening up. There we go. There's Scott walking in the garden as usual. here, a little further around the walkway as we come around. It's really nice pink. There we go. Isn't that soft? Very, very soft and pretty. Scott, tell the fan club hello, and let's give them the words of Scott for today.
The big thumbs up. Yeah, there we go. Words a day. Okay.
Have a good joke for us?
Why were the fish at the bottom of the ocean? Because they dropped out of school.
Thank you. That's a good one. All right. Look at this one. This is called spades. Let's back up a little bit so you can see that. I can see how it got that name. This is one of the striped iris. We saw some of those at the Parkview Four Seasons Garden. Not only are the falls striped, but the standards are as well if you look at the tips. And this one is more open in the center. It's very, very unusual are the striped irises in their variations. There's just a nice lilac over here. Has a bit of a ruffle. And now some of these iris, I want to point out, we've got a few shadows going on here. I need to move in a different direction. So the beard, see how that detaches off the petal and has a little flip to it? There we are. So that's another feature to look for in iris, or some of the characteristics that the beards have. So that one's a little bit more fun and different. It's purple and yellow both. And just a couple more continuing on around the sidewalk that circles the BC Courtyard. This one doesn't have a label either, but ooh, look how gorgeous that is. Deep purple black petals, beautiful lilac standards, and those standards, they're mottled in a darker purple, almost splotched. Look at that. And another very fragrant beauty. And lastly, there's a nice two-tone here in white and yellow. Much more ruffled are these petals. The top, look how lacy that is. And then the falls, you can just see how much more lacy those petals are. Wonderful. So that's it for my little short garden snippet. Clyde Roper, say hello to everyone. Clyde has been helping us plant. He's our super planter in the BC Courtyard today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
And that's Beth Burrell in the garden, BC Courtyard at Parkview. And have a great day. Bye-bye.